Alright guys, so we are entering into the Temple of Droga tonight. Dungeon I've never been to before, but it seems about the appropriate level range. I've heard some good things, and something I want to try out. Plus there's a few items that drop here that are worth some good money, and things that I could use as well. Now this is all goblins and things. We got some casters along with shamans, shadow knights, warriors, and necromancers. I don't think anything can see invisible though, so we have invis up and we can kind of just go, we're going to start scoping out the place. We are at the entrance, and I know that you have drop downs and things like that. Once we enter this dungeon, we're not going to be able to come back to the entrance. We're going to have to gate out. Now, I'm not sure if we have a pather that comes all the way back to the entrance here, because I haven't bound outside. I had one guy starting attacking me. Pretty much everything out here is blue, and I assume most things in this dungeon are going to be like blue. I think the level range is anywhere from 30 to 40 monsters. That's the enemy level. So probably perfect range for us to be charming and killing and things like that. So this blown slaver, I want to see if he comes all the way back here. If not, I'm going to bind, you know, right here or something. So an important part when you're, dungeon crawling into a new dungeon you've never been to is, one, you want to do some studying. You want to look up the map, you want to look up the monsters and all the different things like that. So I've been kind of studying the Wiki Project 1999, looking at where I want to go, looking at the types of monsters that we're going to be fighting. We can look up, what is a bone slaver? It might not even be out here. So if that's as far as he goes, then I would be safe to bind right over here. Let's just double check. Okay, so he is coming back here, it looks like. Okay, so no safe spot to bind right outside the entrance. What if if you go a little farther away, up the hill or something, but there's lots of pathers and stuff in Frontier Mountains. The Temple of Droga, you have two entrances, one in the Frontier Mountains, where I'm at right now, or you can go through the Mines of Nurga, which are also the entrances in Frontier Mountains, and then through the Mines of Nurga, you'll be able to get here. Now, we could be a little bit riskier and bind ourselves right at the entrance on the end zone. We just have to remember, if we do gate, we got to zone very quickly before the mobs come and chase us down. Now let's just make sure there's no pathers that come to the entrance here. And some important things I want to look at is, what is our classes of these guys? We want to make sure we know which ones to charm, which ones to burn down. Shamans, we need to know which ones those are. The shadow knights are important for sure because they have harm touch, which can really be painful. I have Spirit of the Wolf on now. Okay, so according to the map, if I go right, there's probably a drop down or something over there. It's like a hidden wall, I would assume. Again, I've never been here, so I don't really know. And that guy right there, I'm scared. Alright, so he doesn't look like he's moving at all. So I'm going to do this right here. Bind myself here. Alright, so now we need to re-up our buffs. We don't need that for now. We're pretty much already buffed up, it looks like. We did get a little bit into 45 earlier, but I died, so I'm all the way back down to the beginning of the level. If we die again, we will lose a level, which would suck, but clarity is the one missing, of course. Let's not forget our gnome illusion. Gotta remember all my dungeon crawling tips. And also, when you're preparing the dungeon crawl solo, you want to have all your food and water, regents and stuff like that. Oh shit, I never sold these, so I'm already overweight. It's like 15 platinum too right there. So, you know, I have some regents, paradots, and jaspers for our rune. We've got food and drink just to maintain. I had bandages, but apparently I didn't restock on those, but that's okay. Typically don't need bandages. Okay, so I'm just going to eat the 12, 15, 16 plat loss here. So I want to be below weight. Alright, so all my buffs are dropping right now, so let's go ahead and get everything back up. We got arc, shield, and shade. We need rune. We need sympathetic aura. We need clarity. Alright. All right. Let's get our lineup here. Since we're fighting at the very entrance, we won't need a gate, but I will keep a group AE area effect mesmerization here, just in case. We've got our discordant, and I'll go ahead and keep our invisibility, which we may want calm just for now. Alright, so this is how we can take a look, see where this dungeon goes. Okay, so it looks like there's a drop down right there, and the right side is where we want to go. If we look at the wiki here, let me see if I can pop that up for you guys. We see this is the map. We're up on number 1 on the right map over there. We want to go to the right side, take a right down that hallway into the inner sanctum, and we're trying to get into that pool area where we have that stretch on the very west side of the left map there. You can see 1, 2, and 8 on the very left stretch. The pool, the temple is number 1, and the 8 is the ledge, I believe it's called. And those are where most of our name that we want to kill are going to be. And then just kind of while we're checking that out, we can see which name we're looking for. 1, Soothsayer Dregzag drops the Mantle of Mirth, Earring of Essence, and the Bracer of Vagine. The Earring of Essence is what I'm looking for here. 10 hit points, 10 magic resist. This sells for about 2,000 plat, which would be a nice little sell. We've got the Goblin Fanatic here. He drops Stone of Morid, the Tomb of Eternal, the Book of Rings. I think like the Book of Rings here and the Tomb of Eternal sell for like a couple hundred plat, so nothing great, but a good sell still. Chief Raucus here. He drops Idol of the Thorn, which sells for another 1.5, 2,000 plat. So that's another good sale. The Earring of Essence, 2,000 plat. I'm not sure if I said 2 plat or 2,000, but 2,000 plat there. Idol of the Thorn is another 2,000. The Goblin Bodyguard, he drops both the Circle of Shadows, which they nerfed that recently, where this casts invisibility, but has a 5-second cast time, the same as my invisibility. The old Circle of Shadows had an instant cast, so it was just like the Goblin Gazugi Ring for breaking your charm. But if I get this to drop, this would allow me to open up a spell slot without having to add invisibility in there, and I can just use this item without having to equip it. Even it's the same exact cast time as invisibility. So I think that would be a really great find. And then the Gauntlets and Potence here, they sell for about 1,000 platinum. So if I get Gauntlets, the Earring of Essence, and the Idol of Thorn, that's 5,000 plat. That would be on top of the 1,500 or whatever I have, and enough to buy my Goblin Gazugi Ring. And then if I can get the Circle of Shadows just for now, that would at least save me a spell slot. So now I don't know if we're going to drop down. I guess what we can look at is, let's look at what our mobs are that we're kind of facing here. We have Slave Driver and a Bone Seer, which I would assume the Bone Seer is a Necromancer. And I'm pretty sure everyone in this zone can't see through invisibility, other than maybe one of the named or something along those lines. But I'm also not sure if there's many safe spots. Okay, so I couldn't find a Bone Seer or Slave Driver. That's okay though. Just trying to be safe as I'm going through. Let's go ahead and re-up. Okay, that's what I thought. Now these guys are blue and green. I figured we'd have a lot of blue and greens. Let me get that map up. I need to keep it to the right. So we got a hallway here, looks decently. Stone Chanter, a Slinker. And we're just double checking everyone as far as their aggro, because we don't want to aggro. Slave Driver, Bone Seer. I think like right here I would be a safe spot. We'll have to see if there's any pathers that come. We could start killing as well. Let's just kind of make it through and see if there's any pathers. Dirt Racer. All green, but I figured we'd be at kind of the lower point here. The Stalagnot, that is a Shadow Knight down there, so I got to be careful with them. The Slave Driver, the Stone Chanter. I assume the Stone Chanter is probably an Enchanter, which probably has Dispel and Charm of its own, which could be a problem. I'm going to just go ahead and look up what we got here. The Adept is a Shaman, Backbiter, Fanatic, Drowser. Slinker is a Rogue. So that guy's a rogue, would be good pet for fear kiting, but not really what we want to do in here. Warder, Whipcracker, Bodyguard is something we're looking for. Goblin Bone Knight. What is this guy called again? The Stone Chanter. A Rock Chanter. So that's a Cleric, a Goblin Rock Chanter. I don't know if a Stone Chanter would be just like, okay, we do have a Pather. And since I'm here, he's buffing everyone up. Okay, so he comes to right there. So this is what I kind of heard, is that you're not going to find many safe areas in the dungeon. So that must be just a Cleric, that Stone Chanter, and they just got the name wrong. Alright, so I could just start killing here like I thought, or I can start moving it down. Let's move it down into the dungeon. Is that guy coming now? Okay. So I got a little bit more save time. We will utilize that to get a look at the map. Right now we're in the first little corner. We have a little pocket there. And you know, if we're wanting to get some experience, we can start killing all these guys, obviously. So the Bone Seer and the Slaved. Okay. Alright, let's give it a shot. Frickin' resist. Come on now. And let's go ahead and do this too, just in case. Okay. All right, so now we can go over this way. looks like our mobs are pretty good and, you know, spread out, which is nice. Oh shit, I don't have... I didn't have charm up. Could have been a problem there. Alright, so let's do this. Cross your fingers. Charm holds there. I feel like it might. Slave driver's hitting for double 71. Really? Oh, he's getting beat. Because we got the Bone Seer is a Necromancer, which is casting some heavy spells on him. So we're just going to even up the fight a little bit here. And hopefully they don't run. Quick stun him. I feel like since... Come on. We might be able to kill him with an Anarchy, 21%. See how much our damage does on these guys. Okay, good. So our second biggest spell will take a good 1/5 of their life off, which is real nice. Fine Steel Rapier we could take if we were kind of going for money, but let's not worry about it. Not too bad experience. I got probably 1 or 2 experience for that pull. We'll grab our... our words and stuff. I do want to start utilizing research a little bit more. Probably be a pretty easy moneymaker once you play around with it. Alright, so easy kills up top here. Our damage, direct damage spells can do quite a bit of damage on them, which is real nice. So, and our charms are probably going to hold because we have a solid 8 to 10 levels on a lot of these guys, I'd assume. Just got to really be careful on our pulls. I think we have a 22.5 minute respawn time. So at about 10 p.m., it's 9:40 right now. 10 p.m. will be our next round. So I'm just going to chill here until I get full mana. Then we're going to move more into the dungeon. I want to go to pretty much, like I said, that left spot of the inner sanctum, where on the map it's called the Temple, the Pool Room, and the Ledge. Those are going to be our 3 named mobs we want to kill. Most importantly, we're looking for Chief of Rockgus, the Goblin Bodyguard, the Soothsayer Drezdak, and the Goblin Fanatic if he happens to be around as well. Bright Collar is up this way. And I am the only one in the Temple of Droga. This is the kind of zones that I've been really enjoying solo dungeon crawling these days. Just like things I've never been to before, even when I played long ago and had many max characters, that usually I just go through the standard experience zones that you want to go. Like right now, if I wanted to level quickly and just kind of grind it out, we'd probably be in City of Mist or something along those lines. But that's, you know, a little boring sometimes. Alright, so he went back down, so I'm going to follow him. I want to see where he goes. I'm going to try and make it much farther down, too. We have gate up, so we should be good. Stone Enchanter is a cleric, slave driver, bright collar dirt racer, I do not know. Okay, so this is the long path down. Stalagnite, that is a Shadow Knight. So with Shadow Knights, 1, they may have pets. It doesn't look like he does. But secondly, they have harm touch. So we want to charm them and attack to burn down that harm touch, or have a charmed mob run into the Shadow Knight to get rid of that harm touch. So let's see how far this guy goes. We want to get a good idea of what his path is. We saw a very little safe spot. That's never good. I don't see any fake walls or anything on the map. Oh, there he is. It just skipped out a little bit. Okay, so we're going here, and then we're going to shove a bigger opening, like a little room here, it looks like. Whip cracker, all indifferent. So right here, it looks like I could possibly... Oh no, he's going to run down. So he's running all the way into this room, which I want to follow on the right side. It's going to curve to the right with an exit to the left. Okay, so we got quite a few dudes here. I think this is us up here. And now it'll be a bigger room that we go into. All right, so right here, is this a good safe spot? You never know with the pathers. That's the biggest problem here. Apparently you'll have that one pather that gets on you, and then you're in trouble. But I mean, considering right now, like, I'm safe. Whip cracker. Okay, so I'm going to take a hard right here. There will be one tunnel to my direct right, one straight ahead. So we don't want to go that one. We want to go this one. And then this is going down. And then I want to go to the right. And now we're getting, here's the gate room. Man, this is scary. All right, so we're on the map number 5, the gate room. There should be a safe room far up here. If I go through the gate, just making sure everyone's not seeing invis. I want to take a right here. Now we're going to get into a little bit of a crazy area. I need to go straight through. Taskmaster. I feel like that's a named. And then we go left here. Oh no, it's not a name because there's another one. Uh-oh. Okay, and then here is a... It says safe room, but that guy just ran through here. For sure. Man, where do I go? So I'm in the pool room now. There's the pool. The gate. We got the bone slaver. Dirt scriber. This is a little scary, honestly. I don't even remember where I came from now. Alright, so this is going up into the temple area, I guess. This will be the Soothsayer area, I believe. Alright, so This is the pool. That was the temple. It may be temple lower room. So the lower room has that guy. We're going over to the right. We don't need to go this way. This is kind of a safe hall, it looks like, or at least you'd only have maybe one pather like this. Like right here, it seems like, is a good spot. Okay, so this is where the Soothsayer will spawn. So clearing that room could be a challenge. This is all going to be a challenge right here. Look at these rooms. Look at these, all the mobs packed in. You know, we can calm and stuff like that. That guy's passing into that hallway. We can go over here. Like I want to re-up my invis. That's where I just was down there. I gotta keep on remembering I have this so we can just kind of look through. Uh-oh. My C invis is going. That's no good. Okay, so if we're coming in from the left side, we're going to take a right, take a left. We're going to go down to the ledge if we can. We'll go take a look at that area. It's kind of scary. This way, then down this way. Come to an open area. We're going to stick to the right wall. Hit this one. Oh shit. Okay. Want to go, oh no, here, and then there'll be a turn. There we go. All right, we should be getting down to the Chief Rotka spot, so like the big boss of the place. And he may see invis, so we need to be very, very careful. Because if things like broke right here, that would not be cool. Okay, so the Madden Burneye, he's named. But he's dubious to me, I believe, so I don't know if I would want to even kill him. Trying to look up there if we can find anything. How do we get up here? So I guess this way here. Bone Slaver, Cave Hunter. Alright, so let's just chill here. If we can, we're on the ledge area right now. If we can have a safe spot here, this might be a good place to start polling. Let me start looking up these mobs here. We got a Predator, which is a warrior. level 33 to 35. So those are what we like to see. Bone Slaver, I believe we already established, was a Necromancer, but let me just double check here. Penkeeper, Rock Chanter, Bone Slaver. Come on now. Alright, so let me just kind of look it up here. Goblin, Bone Slaver. Alright, so we do have a path that comes right through there, you see. Alright, these guys, the Bone Slavers are shamans. Those are not what we want to be fighting. Okay. Bone Slavers are shamans. The Predators are warriors. 2 shamans. Oh, shit. Look at that. So this could be bad. That's what I gotta do. I gotta start calming. Let's just maybe pet this guy. Really, just for safety's sake, I'm gonna let this. Oh shit! I don't know. I'm gonna let the charm just do its thing all the way through. Let's burn this guy down. If our pet dies, you know, I'm not even gonna be upset. So I didn't need to spend that much. Now this guy, alright, he died due to a dot. Kind of worked out perfect. Nice, got a little gem there. Alright, so the Cave Hunters, let's look and see what they are. We'll pop back on our invisibility just to keep things safe. What's going? Clarity. So we should have 22.5 minutes before that repop comes, which is going to be about 10:15. So I guess we don't need invisibility. Alright, let me look up Cave Hunter. Goblin Cave Hunter. Alright, these guys are rogues, so not really too much to worry about, I'd say. How many do we have? We had 2, 3 up there. I got 57. Percent mana. Should be plenty to take these guys out. We did get experience for that last kill, right? Yeah. So I don't know if I really even want to kill that Burn Eye guy just because I don't want to hit the faction hit. And I don't think he drops anything very good. Let's go ahead and look at his lineup here. He drops a Mountain Death Belt and a Burnai Legion Gi. Both only sell for like 25 plat, it looks like, so not really worth it. Damn. So this guy dotted me, which sucks because that's going to just eat up my life. But you never know how much that's going to do, too. That rogue pet is backstabbing the crap out of him, which is awesome. 226 backstab there. That guy's trying to fear me. Huh. No, thank you. That would be pretty much the worst potential thing. Alright, so we could probably get experience for this dude once we kill him. Just in case. That dot should kill him too. Okay. That's alright. Okay. Goblin Forged Chainmail Cape. Kind of looks dumb. A little heavy. Alright, so we got some time now. We can go ahead and clear out the rest of this room. That's well done. Just a few easy kills. Dirt Scriber. Go ahead and sit up here. Actually, let's look at a Dirt Scriber. Taskmasters are warriors. I want the Goblin Bodyguard. Dirt Scriber is a magician. Interesting. So, looks like they drop the Blade of the Earth Caller. It's an effect of root. Interesting. Alright, so what do we got here in this hellhole? Dirt Scriber is a mage. Bone Slaver is a cleric. Depredator is a warrior. I think we got another Depredator over here. Yeah. Bone Slaver, Dirt Scriber, Stitcher. What's a Stitcher? Okay. So what I may do is I'll grab one of these guys, pull him into the back. Now the Pather over here, like I assume if I pull him, then he's gonna come. So what's best to pet, I wonder? Should we pet the Bone Slaver? Because the Bone Slaver seems to be kicking everything's butt. And that is kind of the issue. Dotting. They dot our pet. We won't be able to mez and re-pet, but I don't think that's really what we're worrying about. What is that guy over there called? The Stitcher. I want to look for him too. We got some paladins down here. Stitcher is a shaman, so he's going to heal. Let's just start pulling. Don't have time to mess around, really. Gives a little room here. Now we need to get our blast up. Okay, so this guy is whooping our pet's butt. Come on, spell. Just hold him for like one more minute, man. Let's see how much this will take. 30%. Just to clear that spell casting. Hopefully before the recharge rate. 25. Okay, good enough. Okay. Very messy, but I'm just playing it very safe, I feel like, right now. Only getting one kill per these guys, and that's... The dots and stuff are not helping. That's going to take kills away from me. Even if I break with my pet. Let's see... Rune. So pretty much all of my spells here. So I think I got like 9 minutes until our Pather spawns here, I believe. So I'm pretty much going to probably just chill out on this left side, like I mentioned in the map, for a little bit, kill back and forth, hopefully get some named, hopefully get some drops. And get a little bit of experience in the process. It is definitely much slower right now, just as I'm learning the dungeon, as it usually will be, but we'll speed that up as we get it down. Like, I don't know if that Madden Burn Eye, if I kill him, is he going to be a faction hit? He might not even be on a faction. Doesn't look like he is. So we can kill him, and he'll probably help respawn. Let's see what he is. A level 37 Paladin. So he might lay on hands and refresh his health. That'll be okay. All these guys we can burn down pretty easily. We'll just kind of met up to full here. I'll get a good look at what's going on too. Good thing here is the rune is holding up nicely. Predator. Legate. He's a caster. I believe he's a cleric. So what we can do, these two dirt scribers against each other. We've got the predator against what we got there, Adept, Legate, Bone Slaver. And when I'm here for loot and stuff more than experience, again, it's all about burning the mobs down more than anything. So I think we've got a few minutes here, so we'll go ahead and start on some polls. Maybe give it a little bit more. So what I want, we can probably skip that Stitcher over there, pull into this room, or take these guys, pull all the way back. Let's try this. And someone just haste him. Alright, let the fun begin. Dirt Scriber seems to be kicking his butt. We'll see if the Stitcher starts healing and stuff like that. Always can be a pain. There's the heal starting. So now my guy's getting lower, but we'll just let him... Ooh. Ooh, that was rough. Alright, killed him. Let's have him just sit for a minute. We're going to Chaos Flux, and we are going to Invisibility. Oh, never mind. He got killed by the dot again. That's alright, though. Okay, so we should have, I think that Pather will be spawning any minute now, so we need to be careful of that. I think we'd be okay with multiple ads here, but you know, just in case. Green goblin skin. See, if I had the instant charm break again, we wouldn't be missing on those kills. Alright, the Depredator is a warrior. The Dirt Scriber is a magician. Re-up our comm here. Oh shit. So that was an ad we had just pop up. The Dirt Scriber hopefully will not add in here. Cave Hunter. So my guy has a damage shield. It's hilarious. They got your guys buffed and everything, which is always awesome. Oh, he's getting healed or... Damn it. I don't think he's a healer. There must be one of those clerics over to the left or whatever are healing him. I kind of want him to kill my pet. That'll work. Okay, so that was a pather from either the main hallway there, or that was our respawn that we thought was going to path. Now I don't know where they're popping, where they're spawning and stuff like that, so it's a gamble to try and assume. But for now, I'm going to assume that wasn't our pather. We'll still try and expect an unexpected pather to roll through here sometime soon, and we can deal with it then. This guy here where I'm sitting, we probably got another 15 minutes. Okay, so I would say that guy right there was healing. Bone Slayer, Madden Vernier. Okay, so that's unfortunate because I wanted to kill him, get him out of the way. But it'll have to do. So the Bodyguard can pop in any of these three rooms. So I'd say this room, the left room, or the Madden Bernayas, and up on the ledge is what they're talking about. Oh, we got some respawns happening up top. So if I pull down here, I wonder if it aggro's up top. I feel like it probably doesn't, but gotta be careful. Alright, let me get up to... I'm gonna get up to full mana, just to maybe take 2-3 fights. We could also do 2 pulls at a time. Our pet is getting beaten down pretty quickly. What is our... What's our second highest? Beguile. What level does Beguile go up to? Charm up to level 37. So honestly, I could probably use Beguile on a lot of the mobs here. And that would save me a whole bunch of mana. I mean, most of these, as far as the wiki's showing, is like level 31 to 35. The named and stuff can be 36, 37. Whip Cracker is only 33. So I'm going to go ahead and try Beguile, just to save some mana as I'm fighting. Alright, let's go see what popped up here. Bone Slaver, Dirt Scriber. So we had the Pather. I guess that Cave Hunter was probably the Pather that we got hit with in the hallway too. So that means those guys are coming soon. This is kind of a quick respawn. These guys are spawning real quick, I feel like. Alright, so we're gonna... Fuck, be careful. We're gonna calm all these dudes. And this Bone Slaver, I'm gonna frickin' try him as a pet. Shit. There we go. Much better. Alright, so we got our name back here. Let's just kind of burn them down now. Again, we want to win the fight. So this guy's getting his butt kicked, so we're just going to help out a little bit. Let our pet also die a little bit. That's okay. Let's go just burn, 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 baby. Oh shit, he did a lay on hands there. We just got to keep burning down. That should be us right there. Hopefully he doesn't heal or anything like that. Booyah. Got ourselves a item. It only sells for like, 25, 50 platinum. And there we go. Guys are respawning. That cave hunter was definitely our pather. That's good to know. Okay, so one name down. That was the least likely one we wanted, or at least one we wanted to see, but we got the common item drop, Mountain Death Belt. About 40 platinum, anywhere from 20 to 40. Nothing great. Probably just vendor or give it to a low level. So at least Beguile worked though. That saved us some mana for sure. Only reason we ran out so much there is because we had to burn down the paladin who had lay on hands. Yeah, not even 4 or 5% yet. I've been down here probably an hour. So without our instant charm break, we definitely have trouble on the experience grind soloing. Still very possible. Like we're very capable of soloing any dungeon without it. It's just that if you want maximum amount of experience as an enchanter, they're highly recommended. So the Earring of Essence, that's that one drop I would like to get. 2,000 drops. I think a 2,000 plat drop. I believe that is from Soothsayer Dregzak. So that guy is from the North Chamber, which apparently that is what a lot of people are searching for. A lot of people who come here and camp. As we've seen, there's not really many people that come here, which is awesome. Flame Drowser. Oh shit, look at that. Alright, so this is a safe spot. Super lucky there. I was a little bit down from the Flame Dowser, and then too far away from the Adept. That's always the scariest thing ever when your invisibility is about to drop and you're in the middle of a damn dungeon. Okay, so we could just sit in this room and keep clearing it out. Hopefully getting either a Bodyguard or Chief Rockus. I want to know when that Pather is going to come back through. We can just do our same little rotation, kill these guys here, kill that one in the room, kill on the right side. And then just wait for some respawns. We could maybe grab one of these necromancers or casters as our pet, and every time they start casting, we have them sit down so that we can like stop all the dots and maybe even up the amount of damage being done to both. I mean, just safe fight would be just keep fighting this room right here, waiting for that pather to come through. Because I got a little bit of room here when it comes to polling. The resist on that. Come on now. Nothing should be resisting me in here. So that guy's a little bit higher level probably. He's got a damage shield now too. Dude. Too many resists here. Too many. I gotta get him before this other guy frickin' spawns too. The guy in the room behind him is probably gonna spawn pretty soon. Oh, that's a different one. Dirt Scriber, the Predator. So Dirt Scriber I think is the Magician. If the wiki's correct, and then the Predator is our warrior. Dirt Scriber is our guy. Make sure there's no ads on there. These guys are pretty evenly up. This guy's starting to cast a spell. Let's go ahead and make him sit. Oh. Looking at the wrong guy the whole time. Alright, again, if we want some experience, we can break our charm. Easy kill. Pearl earring. I don't know how much the goblin skin might sell. Legate, whatever you would, how you pronounce that. Okay, so I would assume our, okay, Taskmaster just popped. so we got another few minutes before those two pop. We could pop in here and kill these two since we left them open. We got to keep that in mind. We want all of our potential placeholders to be taken out as much as we possibly can. So we need to definitely kill the guys up here. 3 dudes. So we can probably make that one big pull. What we got there? Dirt Scriber. The Predator Bone. The Bone guy is the Caster. He's a magician and he's a warrior. So I'd more than likely pet the Necromancer, have both those guys beat him down as much as possible. If they kill him, no problem. Again, I'm going as... This is more of a safety, first-time dungeon crawl. I'm not caring too much about the extremely slow experience I'm getting right now. As you can see, I've not broken any of my charms, really, for the experience kill. But we are here playing safe, checking out a new dungeon. Going to do these rooms for a little bit, and I think I'm going to head up into that temple area and try and kill the Soothsayer so we can get maybe the earring. We'll stick around here a little bit. If we can find a Goblin Bodyguard, get that Circle of the Shadows, I think that would, you know, it's not going to be a Goblin Gazugi ring, but it is going to be an extra spell slot that I don't have to keep switching in and out. We'll always have, we'll put it at the 0 mark here on the hotbar. Alright, 80%, pretty good. Good start. Oh shit. Don't you hate when you do that? So that earring is pretty sought after, it seems like. Ooh, let's not forget to do that. Since that guy already even asked what camp I'm doing, am I camping that for that earring? He's probably coming to camp it, or he was just going to buy it from me. If I had it, I would quickly made a quick 2,000 plat right there. Get him, baby, get him. And as you can see, so far, our charms have held very nicely. And, you know, that's mostly because we are about 10 levels higher than most things here. That's an ideal spot for you to be charming. Good 10 levels, good, you know, 3/4 of your total level. So at 45, killing that 32 to 35, 31 to 35 is kind of your money range. Now I think that's a cleric too, so it's probably going to start healing. Taskmaster has some kind of whip, so I don't really know what, if it procs anything. I haven't seen anything proccing off of it, so. I've gotten very used to using the previous target key. I set up the tilde key to select my previous target, and I just keep going back and forth. You can kind of see what's going on. Shit. Now we got this kind of thing going on. And then what we'll do is we'll grab the Adept. Let them go at it. All right, something dropped. We don't have a rune up. Let's get that up. Did I get hit? So that adept is probably our pather. Mother of fuckers. Look at that. This is not good. Okay. That's definitely not good. We're going to gate out. Okay, so that there we learned we need to move them back. I would say we had one pather probably spawn and popped on us. And then I would say that calm that we cast on that one guy over the rock probably worn off at that point. So that was what happened there. What's that spot we're at right there? That hallway seems to be our safe spot. Once we kill that pather, we can pull that hallway, not have any problems with what just happened. But we got out of there. Could have even probably still controlled the situation if we had our area effect mez. Alright, so let's go pop back through here, see if we can find any other name that are popping through. First run through, not too bad. Not too much of a threat. We can definitely up our experience game, but just taking it safe. Let's get some items. Let's make some money. The Grob Trolls and the Ogok Ogres were really good for money, but leveling too fast, honestly, with them. And I want to stay around this level, get my GGR, so I can have fun in those dungeons a little bit more. What dropped there? Resist magic. Definitely want that up here with all of our casters. Alright, we'll get up 75%. We'll head on through. Kind of a trek to get back there. It's a little scary running through that first time, but not too bad. So yeah, for our run through, we'll have our area effect mesmerized, because we won't be charming anything when we're running through, probably. Let's do it. Now, if we find a bodyguard anywhere, we want to kill it. That's going to be our earring dropper, but I think he only spawns in the ledge area where we were at. Right, we got the gate room here. At least none of them see through invisibility. That makes it much easier transversing this place. Taskmaster. Almost to our hidden room. It's called the safe room on the map, but this is definitely not a safe room. Considering I'm guaranteed that guy would aggro you. I'm pretty much guarantee these guys. Maybe not those, but... Alright, so here's the pool. Again, we just want to check it out. Soothsayer up at all? Someone killing in here? That guy might be killing in here. Nope, I'm the only one. Describer, Taskmaster. Alright, so that should be us. Could come back, clear that spot a little bit, have fun there. Right side. I'm going to go straight and to the left. Now there's quite a bit more on the map too we could go check out, but this area seems to be where all the named mobs are on this left side. So we could dungeon crawl the rest, but you know, I'm here to get some loot, so I'm just gonna probably chill in this room for a while. Alright, so an adept spawned, One guy died, that's good. That one did not. So how do we get more ads? I guess that guy came there. We'll have to just bring it to... Alright, so where did our Pather go? That is what I would like to see. When that Pather shows himself, I can start polling. Right now it's a little bit scary to start polling. Because we will probably get an ad. Okay, there's our Pather. The Adept is a Pastor. Adept is a Pather. He runs up here. He'll run all the way up here. Oh, he's only got 50% life still. Interesting. That's probably a bug. It's probably not going to really... He's probably at full life. I'm sure he meditated or got his life up. Alright, so I'm going to time him out. I want to kind of follow him here. Where's he going? Or we could just grab him and start letting them fight. Might be a good way to go. That's risky now. So, number one thing, let's see where this guy goes after this. I want to see how far away he passed. Gonna stop right there, I assume. Now, if he's just back and forth here, then we want to kill him ASAP. Just going up this way. Just room by room, it looks like. This was a safe spot right here. Okay, so he's going all the way over here. Pretty good distance. I just want to see when he's going to turn around so I can get an idea of how long a fight I have available. So I assume he's going to turn around any second. Yeah. Okay, so only a few minutes really before he's going to come flying through, which is all good. So before he gets here, we could calm these guys. We got like a minute or whatever till that goes. So he's only got freaking 50% life. I didn't even like think about that. So yeah, it looks like he does only have 50%. Now just cross your fingers that the other guys don't add on. Just pull right there, would be good. Oh shit, I gotta watch out. Okay, so yeah, my guy did get his health back. Either he just healed himself up, or that just bugged out and it wasn't really showing properly. My guy's getting or kicking his butt. I maybe shouldn't have rooted him. Let's get those spells off at least. Damn, my adept is like lasting to the last second here all the way. Alright, so we'll pull up and we'll just smack the crap out of this guy. Oh shit. Want to have him catch up. We could haste or haste our pet or something like that, but this guy is a caster, so he's going to 100% dot our dude. So I'm just going to have him catch up a little bit here. Alright, so our pet is dead, and you're dead. HP -2. Too heavy. Green Goblin skin. I wonder what that's even for. Fine steel. How much does this weigh? 1. I don't need that then. Flame Dowser. See how this guy does. I'm not sure what he is as far as his pet or his class. Sounds like, you know, a magician or something like that, but okay, that's what I thought. He's gonna be a caster all the way. Alright, so now we watch what happens here. Man, that our flame drowser, he must be a wizard or something along those lines. $117. Spell casting. Pretty evenly matched though. I assume the legate will heal too. He's a cleric, if I remember correctly. There comes his heal. So we could, you know... Oh. Get him back. There we go. Easy enough. Yikes. About to kill my pet, too. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, so we got our dude here has got no life. And we are completely out of mana. A lot of Goblin Forge stuff. So if we're going to keep a pet around and things like that, you know, it may be a smarter, quicker idea to charm them, buff our pet up, give it maybe a weapon or something like that, and maybe even some of this armor. If it has a drop in wisdom there. If it had a drop in magic resistance, then you can use that armor to help your spells stick more. I mean, I feel like I would have time. Oh, shit. Bodyguard just spawned. This is the guy we want right here. Oh, man. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this dirt guy that runs over here. When he spawns, probably grab this Taskmaster to go at him. I almost just want to do it right now. But that guy will come add on, and that would be a problem. I think what I'll do is I'll wait till he leaves. Alright, so the Bodyguard is a Shadow Knight. It's got about 1,650 hit points, so about 3 blast. We have to watch out for his, whatever you call it, harm touch. Alright, so this is who we want right here. So the dirt collar here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to let him get up to the top room. I'm going to calm him. That way he won't aggro when he runs by me or these guys are attacking, or when he comes back even. That'll give me some time. And then I will grab this Taskmaster and put him against the Bodyguard, which is right over here. And exactly, I think that's exactly what we're looking. The Circlet of Shadows or the Gauntlets of Potence are the two that we want. The Whip of Strangulation is his other drop, but I think it's kind of a dumb drop. I think it doesn't go for anything. The Circlet probably doesn't go for much either, but I can use it, you know. Alright, so that gives us that. Definitely don't want to get harm touched right here off the bat. Perfect. Let's do this. Shit. Charm wore off. It's not what we wanted. There we go. Got hit by the harm touch right off the bat. Now we're just going to have to burn him down along with our Taskmaster getting his butt kicked. Because overall we just want that loot. I don't care if my pet goes down. He's getting his butt kicked, it looks like. We're going to be able to finish this real quick. Boom. Okay, good. They do run, looks like. Oh, he got killed by a dot. Booyah! Circlet of Shadows, baby. This is exactly what we were wanting. So, now I don't have to have invisibility in my spell slots. And I don't think I need this, actually, in a... don't need to equip it, either. So I can just put it in my inventory here. And I'll hold that down. Put that into our 0 slot. And now... I should be able to cast invisibility by hitting 0. Your race, class, or deity can't use this item. Oh my gosh. Okay, so apparently I'm not the right class or something. Let me see. Oh, Shadow Knight or Necromancer are the only ones who can use this. Okay. Well, that stinks. So, that just sells for like 200-300 platinum. Looks like that's the only thing we're going to get out of that. Since the nerf, that kind of seems to be what's going on. Different things like that. Very disappointing. Thought I was going to have an item that I could use there. Alright, so since that's the case... I think, Chief Rockus we could still camp, but maybe the earring would be a better, up in the temple area would be a better way to go. Man, that's disappointing. Shadow Knight, Necromancer. Okay. Or I could just chill out till we get our Idol of the Thorned and our Gauntlets of Potence. Man, I got so excited there. I thought I gained something. I did not. Too bad they nerfed that not long ago. That would have given me an instant invisibility, and I believe it would have worked for all classes and races. Get the fuck out of here. Alright guys, so that was a fun little Droga first round. First time ever being in this dungeon. We saw 2 names there. Ooh, that's a bad part about popping out of that zone. 2 names there. The Bodyguard, we got the Circle of Shadows, and then we saw the Madden Bernai and got his little belt drop. Now, that's about 250, 350 platinum so far we've earned right there, so not too bad. The other part of it, though, is, we have to go to East Common Lands and sell all that stuff. Now, let's watch our health. Let's see if we die from a freaking dot. Because that is something that is very dangerous when you're dealing with these mobs. Holy shit, look at that. Am I gonna die? Oh my gosh, 1 tick from dying right there. Whew. If I dispel myself, would I be able to save that? I don't even know. There we go, guys. There is Droga. Not too bad at all. Pretty manageable. I'm at a good, decent level where, charms we're holding, things like that. Decent loot for areas that we can hold off, bosses we can kill. So definitely going to probably spend the whole level, or at least a lot of the level 45 here, even though it's not good experience. I mean, I just played probably 2.5 hours or something, and we got maybe 10%. Really bad right there, but that was mostly because I'm learning the dungeon. Plus, I don't have my instant break. I wasn't really caring about the experience kills on my pet. I was just letting them die to try and get rid of mobs quicker so that we can get our named mobs popping up. But yeah, great little dungeon so far. Seems pretty cool. Definitely going to check out other areas and then also hit some other dungeons in the same style here. Hopefully, we can get enough money from some drops here to be able to go buy our ring, as we've been trying to the past good 5 or 10 levels. And then from there, experiencing in these dungeon crawls like this is going to be much easier. Something we definitely want to get before the Hole or Howling Stone or any of our options like that we're going to be going after. So guys, hopefully you enjoyed this one. Wrecked you here. Any questions or anything, feel free to post below. Have a good one.